Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with the Diamond Art Club's sneak peek unboxing of one of their new releases this weekend. I have Witchy Greenhouse by the fabulous Marigona Suli to share with you today, and this is like the second kit coming out this weekend that has ducks in it, so I'm noticing like just a little bit of a theme, but it is absolutely adorable. These colors are to die for, and the cuteness overload is just out of control. So this is a look at the digital render of the artwork. I promise I will get you a better look at the actual artwork. Once we open this up, there'll be a sticker we can take a look at. But for now, I'm going to take you on a tour of just the box features, and then of course we'll get inside this box and see what all has been included. So this is going to be a big canvas, friends, 65 by 91.8 centimeters or 25.6 by 36.2 inches. This is going to have square drills, which totally makes sense given the sheer amount of detail we're seeing in this particular kit. Can I also just say this artwork grabbed me immediately because I am so drawn to pieces that have lots of details and a lot going on. This is one of those kits that I feel like every time you open up a section to work on, you're going to be completing something, whether it's a stack of books or a duck or the witch's hat or a plant up here. Like there's so much. There's so much going on. You're never going to get bored with this kit at all. Colors wise, we have 63 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust colors for a total of not quite 100,000 diamonds. Here's some info about how to diamond paint my beginner diamond painting friends. I will have some beginner videos linked below that will hopefully make this craft feel a lot more enjoyable and accessible. So check out those links below in the description box. Here's your kit contents written out for you. And then if you didn't notice before, there is the title and the artwork of the kit at the bottom of the box, which if you're like me, store your diamond paintings all stacked on top of each other, being able to tell what a kit is just from the end of the box is honestly super, super handy. So that's the box. Let's get this open and take a look at what else is included. Now, if you are brand new to Diamond Art Club, I'm thinking of making your very first purchase, I for one can't blame you because this artwork is fantastic and I need so much more artwork from this artist, please. It's just the whole style of it is so my jam. But anyway, if you're going to be shopping for the first time this weekend and you want to save 20% off your first purchase, I do have a discount code you are more than welcome to use. It's just my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. It's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. That said, no pressure. You're going to see some other discount codes throughout this video. You'll find some out in the wild. Please just do make use of one of those discount codes so that you're not paying full price for your order. Toolkit wise, Diamond Art Club's toolkits do have some nice upgrades compared to your kind of standard diamond painting toolkit. Especially if you're newer to diamond painting, it's having this just automatically come with your kit is nice. You don't have to necessarily invest in any upgraded tools right out the gate. For example, their twist and pick pen is more ergonomic. It has these slight curves to it compared to your basic diamond painting pen. It's also a little bit thicker. As a metal tip and comes preloaded with a clear wax. And you can twist this, hence the name, and the clear wax will gradually start to come out the end of the pen. It is also refillable, so if you run out of the clear wax that's in there, you can refill it. They actually give you extra wax that I'll show you in just a second, but there you can see the wax coming out the end. The other end of the pen has a 4-placer already in it. It fits other plastic multi-placers, including the 7-placer Diamond Art Clip includes that I'll show you. And it also fits their metal multi-placers just to make sure that you're getting the multi-placers that are not screw-in. You want the ones that are going to be push-in, like this kind of style. Diamond Art Club also gives you, I think it's like 15 resealable bags in case you want to store some of your leftover diamonds there. And then there's that 7-placer that I mentioned for multi-placing. And then we have another pack of the clear wax and then some of their classic pink heart wax. These both have clear plastic films on them. Make sure you take those off before you try to load up your pen. And then their trays. These are my favorite of their upgrades. They come with this removable stopper and they just are so much bigger than your regular diamond painting tray. I like that the walls are higher and so you're less likely to spill diamonds. You can fit more, and so if you do like to multi-place, this is really handy. It does also come with this sliding lid, and there's cutouts at the top and bottom that make these stackable. You can also put a sticker on the end if you want for the sticker label for the color. If you want to kit up your diamonds into trays, if you have a bunch of them, I know some people like to do that, so you have that option. And here's going to be our sticker sheets and hopefully a treasure quest card. And you know, I always love to see what is our color of Treasure Quest card going to be? Looks like bronze, which is going to be the vast majority of colors you get for your Treasure Quest card. Now, what these are, well, a cute collectible and also a secondary rewards program. So you have the artwork with this kind of holographic effect and the title and everything. Then if you flip it to the back, you'll see that there is a rank or a color here. This is bronze. There's bronze, silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest, bronze being the most common. There's a spot here where you can scratch off a redemption code. Once you get various combinations of the different colors or ranks of cards, you can redeem them for things like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting, which, spoiler alert, I may have just redeemed mine for a custom diamond painting, but stay tuned for more info on that later. In here, on each of these folds, there's going to be different helpful things like Diamond Art Club socials, their Facebook group, which you can join once you've made your first purchase. This is 20% off your first app purchase. Some tips and tricks written out for you, your kit contents, and then some written out instructions for how to diamond paint. Then we have our stickers, which includes, oh, there's the original artwork. It's so pretty. It's chock full of details. I'm not surprised they had to go with this larger size for this particular kit. Then we have these pre-cut sticker labels. The code you see in the right-hand column, that is the DMC code for that color. It's what most diamond painting companies use. It's the DMC color code system from the DMC brand of floss, like with cross stitch. Diamond Art Club does put their special drills at the end with letters at the beginning. Z is going to be fairy dust. AB is going to be AB. We'll cover those in a bit. 6000s range colors are also something I just quickly want to point out. These are colors that are not part of the DMC color code system. Rather, they are just colors that Diamond Art Club has created to fill gaps in the DMC color code system. Since Diamond Art Club does make all of their diamonds in-house, they're able to do things like create those custom colors. And I really actually enjoy and appreciate that because it means that they can match the original artwork that much more closely, because there are some color families in the DMC that are kind of limited, like browns and purples, I think, are two of the big ones. And there's others too. So let's unroll this. I already know it's not all going to fit in frame. I will get you a picture of the whole canvas in just a moment. But first, let's unroll it and just like soak up every single bit of these details because holy cow, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just feel so stinking lucky that I get to share these kits with you guys, seriously, because how can you not just fall in love with artwork like this? This is like my happy place. Okay, pink and mint. So pink's top favorite color, but like pink and mint together is just like chef's kiss perfection. Then like we have books, we have lots of details. And look, I've never really ever thought of myself as being like, oh, ducks are so cute kind of person. But seriously, these ducks are really, really, really adorable. There's also a piece by Art by Julia that's coming out this weekend that also has ducks. And I'm just going, what is it about these? They're so cute. I just want all of them. It's ridiculous. So anyway, enough about the sidetrack about ducks. Take a look at the screen if you want to see the entire canvas in frame because it doesn't quite all fit here. Just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at the features of the canvas, especially if you're new to Diamond Art Club and this is all new to you. So they do put their branding up here at the top, and then the canvas itself, you're going to see scalloped and poked edges, so fraying shouldn't be an issue. They also have this really soft backing on their canvas, which is just like a nice thing. But the material itself is really great to work with. I like that it lays flat really well. It holds drills well. It feels like it's a nice material and it's just nice to work on. They do use poured glue on their canvases and it is very sticky. They also have these perforated plastic covers. They might come with pink lines. They might have no lines. They might come with gray lines. They're kind of transitioning and trying out different options, but these are just kind of sectioned out areas in case you want to, have those sectioned off for you and work within that. I do like to section off my canvases. It kind of makes it a little easier for my brain anyway. There's a legend at the top left. You'll also see a legend at the bottom right with all 63 of our colors. At the bottom left, you will see a thumbnail, the title, the size, and copyright. This means that this piece is legally licensed, which what that means is that Marigona Suli has both given permission for the use of this artwork by Diamond Art Club and is being compensated for it as well. You'll see that this is the case with all of Diamond Art Club's diamond painting kits. Here are their socials and one of those discount codes I was mentioning earlier, and a bit of information about their lifetime warranty. which you are covered under as long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit. So if there's any issues with your kit, you can contact customer support and they will take you from there. I'm giving you guys a look. We're taking a look together really at the canvas more up close. I want to get a sense for what do these details look like up close. And also, do we have any color blocking or is this really just a pure confetti heavy canvas? This is definitely a very confetti heavy canvas from what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing some bits of color blocking here and there too. Color blocking is where you have, these are some small examples, some of the same color, sometimes a block of color in a small area. So there's a little bit in the duck too. So you can grab a multi-placer and you can get through those areas pretty quickly and that color will be in your tray for a bit longer as well. The opposite of color blocking is confetti, and there's oodles of examples in this particular kit. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. A lot of times it looks like a lot of single placing, and oh, her hat is color blocking, pure color blocking. But here, just like some of it looks like literal confetti sometimes. So more single placing, changing out the color in your tray a bit more often, and tends to take a little bit longer to get through. But the payoff is that you're typically going to get a lot more in the way of details as well as color blending, depending on the artwork. So definitely looking at more confetti in this canvas, but like I said, I'm not really surprised by that given how much detail, how much is going on in this kit. There's a lot going on. A little bit of color blocking in the sky though there. So let me grab my measuring tape. Diamond Art Club typically runs true to size, but I like to double check just in case. Every once in a while I run into like, oh, this was slightly off or there was this misprint. All right, so we are at about 91.5 centimeters. We're listed as 91.8. Again, bigger canvas size. And then this way we're at about 65 on the nose, and that's what we're listed as. So true to size, friends, as expected. Now, drills-wise, here is that wonderful color spread. A lot of browns in this one, actually. A lot of shades of brown that I just sort of first impression of the artwork didn't necessarily expect, but lots of other pretty greens and pinks in there too. So let's open this up. We're going to get a look at the special drills as well. There's that. And here we go. So Diamond Art Club prints the DMC code on these bags, and they are not in DMC order. They are roughly in order of weight, so the most amount of diamonds to the least in the bags. And they are Diamond Art Club square drills, which I do like their square drills. I tend to find them to be really solid in terms of quality. They tend to be pretty consistent in size and shape, and don't tend to have too much in the way of trash diamonds. What trash diamonds are diamonds that have tabs sticking off the side or just aren't really ones you can place on a canvas, like lots of holes on the top maybe. So don't tend to find that as much an issue with Diamond Art Club drills. Here's our first special drill. This is Z772. This is our first fairy dust color, and it's subtle, but there is a shimmery effect on these, kind of a pearlescent sheen that comes from what looks like a fine glitter coating that's been brushed on the top. It definitely, this is my favorite special drill, to be honest with you. These stand out from regular drills, but not in as bold a way as AB diamonds do, which we will see a little bit later in these colors. But there's this really, really pretty light mint colored fairy dust diamond. And then we have 2 bags of our white fairy dust diamonds, Z3865. This one, again, just a subtle shimmer, but 2 big bags of this one. So we will take a look at the canvas and see where these go. I wonder if this is going to be in the ducks. That would be really cute. But again, just a subtle shimmer effect that it's like it just slightly enhances and elevates the painting. Is this 3 of 3? No, we have 4 fairy dust. Here's our next fairy dust, though. It's Z153, a light lavender fairy dust. Oh, there's 2 bags of this one as well. So pretty. Definitely, yeah. That's where you're seeing the glitter coating more clearly than the other colors. It's the end of that strand. Here's some of those 6000s range colors. You can see there's not a special coating on those. It's just that shade of brown apparently doesn't exist in the DMC. Here's our first AB color, AB603. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These get their name from the northern lights and have a really shiny and sparkly iridescent coating that is definitely going to stand out from the drills around it and draw your eye to the areas it has been charted. I love this light pink AB. I mean, it's pink. It's just really pretty. So that's our first AB. And our second AB is right here. It's a pretty light beige AB, AB 945. It's gonna like grab some of the colors of the drills around it too. It's almost a rainbowy effect. It's really pretty. Shades of brown. We have lots of earth tones going on here. And at some point before the end, we should have another fairy dust, I believe. There's another 6000s range. That purple. I mean, that's browns and purples. I think those are the ones I said tend to be more well known for lacking in terms of the variety and DMC color codes. Get into these. Oh, here we go. Here's our last fairy dust diamond. It is a dark brown fairy dust, Z355. Let's see that subtle shimmer there. That is really, really, really pretty. The darker the fairy dust, the darker the color that the fairy dust is on, I feel like the easier it is to see that fairy dust coating that's on the top. It stands out more against the darker drills. A little bit of blue there. Some of these colors we just have the tiniest amounts of as we get to the end. So, as far as where these different special drills will be found on this canvas, do bear with me, please, because there's a lot of confetti in this canvas and several special drills to find. So we have, in terms of fairy dust, the dark brown, the light lavender, the light mint, and the white fairy dust. Then we have the light kind of beige AB and the pink AB. First, the white fairy dust is in fact going to be in our ducks, our little duck friends here and here, as well as up on her lap. So those are just gonna have a little bit of shimmer. That's adorable. These book pages over here have the light beige AB color, and then this pink line here has the pink AB. There's also pink ABs and these little strands coming off of this blanket kind of lines there. And also in a couple of pink spots like here and here. The light mint fairy dust is this light green color that's in the stripes of, I think that's a blanket or a pillow that she's sitting on. And then these pink books over here have pink ABs in those spots there. There's also some of the light beige AB here. I think these are jars. So there's some in there. And I also see some of the light mint fairy dust right here. And then some of the light lavender fairy dust in this jar over here, as well as, I think this is a pot. There's some of this light purple in here. It's going to be the light purple fairy dust. Her slippers are made up of the light green, that light mint fairy dust, and then there's white fairy dust in this flower on the toe of her slipper, which is really cute. And then the light purple that makes up most of her pants is the light lavender fairy dust, as is the purple pillow back here. Again, this duck is made up of white fairy dust colors. And in her hair, that's where the dark brown fairy dust is going to be found. It's kind of this darker color. It's going to give a little shimmer to her hair. There's some of the light lavender fairy dust in the label of this jar, and some of the actually quite a lot of the light tan, light beige AB in these jars. Okay, let me see. The light green that you're seeing in some of these back here, this is the light mint fairy dust, and then the white fairy dust right next to it. And then some of the light green leaves here are the light mint fairy dust and some of the pink AB in the lines on this pot. The pages of these books have the light beige AB, and then the white is white fairy dust. This is white fairy dust, and there's some of the light lavender fairy dust and the light purple over there, and some of the pink AB in that book. I wonder if that dark brown is going to be anywhere except in her hair. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else yet. But okay, so over on this shelf, the light purple in the watering can and in this vase, that's light purple fairy dust. The white in here, and here is the white fairy dust. And the light pink in the flowers is the light pink AB over here. In this pot, these white areas are white fairy dust. This beige is the light beige AB. And in the leaves of this plant, we have both the white and the light mint fairy dust color. And okay, no pink ABs there. Checking. The white over here is white fairy dust. And the light purple in that hanging plant is going to be the light lavender fairy dust. Um, okay, so the dark pink in the flowers of that bush up there is the dark pink AB. And the white in the clouds and the moon in the sky, all that white is going to be white fairy dust, including little stars here, the clouds, the moon, like I mentioned. So that's going to stand out a bit. Um, and there are parts of these, some pink plants here and here that have some of the pink AB. And there's some of the light lavender fairy dust here. And a little bit of the white fairy dust in this book. Some of the light beige AB in here. So you can tell lots of special drills all throughout. There's white fairy dust at the centers of these flowers I know that I missed, and I'm quite sure there's other special drills that I missed. So this is really truly just beautiful special drills throughout, all throughout. That light mint and the white fairy dust are absolutely everywhere. As is that light purple. I didn't think there was that big of a bag of that particular special drill color, but there's a lot of it in this kit. So I love it. I think that those different special drills are going to help like the things on the bookshelves just have a little bit of extra sparkle, a little bit extra glitz. I love that our ducks are made up of white fairy dust. That's just way, 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 way too cute. And then the kind of like little, the only spot that I saw those dark, oh wait, hold on, is it up there? No, not there. Okay. So the only spot I saw the dark brown fairy dust was in her hair, which I think is just a fun little like additional spot to just give her a little bit of extra sparkle too. So I'm in love. I'm absolutely enamored with this kit, and I mean, it just I'm in so much trouble with all of Marigona Suli's artwork here, especially these ones that have these scenes that just have oodles of details. So many different things happening. I love it. It has my whole heart. So I'm going to give you a quick recap. Obviously, first impressions of this one are you need it if you like this artwork. I think this looks really beautiful. And looks like Diamond Art Club's rendering style is going to work well with this artist style. The name of this one is Witchy Greenhouse. It's 65 by 91.8 centimeters. It has 63 colors, including those 4 fairy dust and 2 ABs, and has square drills. So this kit, along with the other new releases, are going to be coming out tomorrow, which is Saturday. Where's my calendar? Saturday, May 24th, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is the general release. There is an early release window that begins half an hour earlier for if you were in the Ruby or Diamond tier of the rewards program. And so if you are in those programs, you get access starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Now, I am going to hazard a guess that this piece may sell out quickly. I saw a lot of people sharing similar levels of excitement to me on the social media previews for this one. And some of these popular kits really have been selling out very quickly the past couple weekends. So, my tips for you, I have a couple. One would be make sure, especially if you are in that early release window, the Ruby or Diamond tier, log into your account ahead of time and start refreshing on the new arrivals section of the website a few minutes early. Often, if I am purchasing and I'm trying to make sure I buy quickly before it sells out, I will usually have my order confirmation email before I even get the email from Diamond Art Club or the text from Diamond Art Club saying, hey, here's your early access link. Like, no, log into your account ahead of time. I like the website better than the app. And check out the new arrival section a few minutes early, start refreshing. Now, if you miss out, if it sells out in the early window, or if you don't have Ruby or Diamond tier reward status, they hold back stock for the general release. So do check back or check in at that, general release time. And again, it can load in a minute or two early. So I am always playing it safe and I'm just on the website refreshing a couple minutes early and then just go, go, go. So that being said, I wish you all the best of luck if you're shopping for this one this weekend. And let me know in the comments, are you going to be shopping this weekend? Is this one on your list? Or is it something you're going to put on your wish list for someday, or something you're just going to happily enjoy vicariously through others? All of the above are great, valid. I just love hearing what your thoughts are and your first impressions are in the comments of these videos. So do let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos. I would love to have you here. And I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. So, yeah, hope you're doing well. Have a day and a week that is as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.